My name is Elise Jackson, and I will be presenting evaluating the physical, chemical, and microbial properties of goat jerky and various subprimal cuts. For our outline today, we will be doing an introduction, a literature review, methods and materials, objective, expected results, and acknowledgments. Introduction, beef jerky. As we all know, beef jerky is a lean trimmed meat cut into strips and dehydrated and marinated to prevent spoilage. Examples that we know of are Jack Link's Old Trapper. The focus is developing a goat jerky product. The difference between a goat jerky and beef jerky would be the leanness and the texture of the meat, due to goat meat being more of a lean, less fat product. And bringing that and incorporating that into the U.S. The U.S. is not very prone to jerky, to goat meat, due to the lack of cultural familiarity and established infrastructure. And while developing a goat jerky product, we're also going to improve or helping the demand for beef production. As we all know, cost and demand of beef is very high in the environment for today, which going into the plan for 2050, as we all know, it's predicted by 2050 to feed about 8 billion people. So creating a new product can help the beef industry while also helping feeding 8 billion people. To have a successful goat jerky product, we also have to look into goat meat itself, its quality, and its production. So incorporating all the safety and handling, hygiene, the environment goats are raised in, its feed, and just the practices incorporated across other countries, and incorporate that into the practices that we use in the U.S. to develop a less bacteria goat jerky product. This is just the process of how jerky is made. So we have our choice of meat. We do a marinade, and then goat jerky methods. You can smoke, dehydrate with a dehydrator, or oven. This literature review, the virulence and antimicrobial resistance, focuses on, this will be incorporated into my research due to focusing on goat meat is very prone to E. coli. Therefore, whatever can be done through the goat production can lessen the attraction of E. coli for the final product. So this review went over a Brazilian beef jerky plant and sanitations for different areas, processing facilities, and just what products were affected for what caused E. coli within their final product. The physical, chemical, and microbial characteristics of pork in comparison to beef jerky. This also goes into play of the research, just comparing, focusing on shelf life, fat content, moisture content, water activity, and comparing the results from pork jerky and beef jerky. The location will be Tuskegee University's Post-Harvest Center. Research animals such as boar and Kiko are the main goat breeds used for goat meat, so that will go into effect. And our various subprimal parts come into play with the leg, shoulder, loin, neck, breast, and flank. For beef jerky, the eye of round or bottom or top round is usually used for making beef jerky. So these subprimal cuts will be used for making goat jerky. Methods here are just research done on my end for my methods of making beef jerky, making goat jerky. It would be the same methods of making beef jerky, trimming of the fat, marination, curing, using the dehydrator, and just going from step to step. And for our final product, measuring the microbial analysis, its fat content, its water activity, and its shelf life. The objective is to, although we are making a ready-to-eat jerky goat product, we are also ensuring food safety and also value being added to the jerky industry, but also goat meat itself, boosting the consumption of goat meat. Expected results based on my observations: the texture of goat jerky has a good foundation surrounding its color, thickness, and water activity, and its shelf life and water activity are still to be determined. I would like to thank Dr. Harris for being my advisor, the Canes Department, faculty, staff, and students, and thank you.
Thank you.